Welcome back to the Hermitcraft ModSauce server. And, well, let's see. Yeah, I still haven't put a roof on this ever since before, and I really got to get that done. Anyway, after the last episode, there was a little bit of a bug, and the server had to be rolled back, so all that stuff that I did in that episode, yeah, I need to do it over again. I got some of that work done, but not a whole lot of it. And because I found myself I was short on materials because some of what got undone was some of my resource gathering. And so I set an ender chest up there and some very quick and dirty thing here with iron chests and hoppers to store stuff. Let's see. You got any iron in one of these? Here's some. There's some more. And there's some more. Okay. Alright, we'll just start throwing iron in that thing. And so, I figured that what I needed to do is get some resource gathering done. And while I know there are better ways, I'm going to start out with a plain old-fashioned Buildcraft Quarry. Okay, I need, let's see, 4 of those need to have gold. And let's see, 2 of them need to have diamond. Oh, I didn't want diamond nuggets. Good night. That's what you call careless clicking. All right. Okay. Standard routine here. With the gears and the diamond pickaxe. And 1 bit of redstone, if I can find some. Yeah. Okay. And so that'll take care of the quarry part of things. And I've already got the landmarks. I need a generator though, so I'm thinking to go with a lava generator. Let's see, I need a block of iron, some gold, a furnace. Alright. Let's just make a bunch of furnaces. I've got the iron cooking in the smeltery, so. I know I don't need that many. Alright, I'll need more redstone and more of this iron, which should be ready by now. Yes, it is. Alright. I guess all of my redstone is in here. I have a lot of stuff, but not as much of the useful stuff as I would like to have. Let's see. Alright, block of iron. Let's do it right this time. With gold, okay. And There's 3 of them. I'm going to get 1 more put together. For right now. I know that I can take 8 of them around a transfer node. And if I had more gold, I'd do that. Ferrous, yellowite, and salt ore, and more yellowite. I don't see any gold in here. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that's fine. 4 of them will have to do for the time being. See, I've got the transfer node made. I'll just have to wait until I come up with sufficient gold to do the rest. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Is there any gold in any of these recipes parked here? Well, there's 3. Not enough, I don't think. Well, no, it is enough for 1 more, but that's not enough to do the combining trick with 8 of them. Okay. I don't think there's any gold anywhere in here. No. Okay. So, I'm going to head over into that quarry age and get things set up. I'll just gather a few things together to make sure I have everything, and we'll get out there and do that. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. It would be a good idea to set up the system for handling what's going to be coming in. And I'm just going to do this really quick and dirty like. Just put a row of barrels along here. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I've got some transfer pipe, ender chest. Drop that there. And put a transfer node on the bottom. Just because, why not? Okay, I think I can wrench that around. Alright, here we are at the first step of setting up a quarry. And that is setting up power supply for it. Now I've already gone ahead and made a cobble pathway out here into the middle of this lava lake. I have here an endothermic pump and my generators and my ender tanks. So I'll just set the pump down here. And if I understand it correctly, pop a generator there, pop an ender tank here. But we'll see about that. Now we need bucket. I can't believe I came all this way and forgot a bucket. Okay, I got my bucket. It's kind of ridiculous. I come all this way and forget to bring the bucket that is used to fuel this thing, to get it jump-started. Alright, 2 buckets. That's powered. Okay. Now, I've got fuel for the rest of these lava generators to power the quarry with. Alright, and that's right. This thing replaces the lava it picks up with stone. So, that's cool. Alright. Now, get out of here and head to the quarry world. Alright, you can see we got a couple of quarries over here. I think I'm just going to set up over this way. Say about in this area. Alright, let's see. Set down my landmarks. Don't forget the lever. I do love being able to fly and how convenient it makes things. Alright, pop the other one down over here. Alright, that should take care of that. Get that up, right click this. Okay, we're good. Alright, quarry. And now we've got, and let's see, ender chest on top of it for the item output. Let's see. Energy transfer node. Energy transfer pipe. Whoops. That was not the right thing. This is the right thing. Okay. And now on top here, we'll drop a barrel. We'll put the ender tank on top of the barrel. Switch it that way. Alright, we have a drum of lava, 256 buckets in it. Great. And now we need liquid transfer node. And where is my... Oh. I know I had some item transfer pipe. Okay, I have to get the transfer pipe to put down here to connect to that. And then this thing can start running. Okay, here we are. Now we can get her going. Okay, check that thing. It's exporting lava. Our generators should be running. And yeah, our little clearing thing is going, clearing all this crap out of the center. Alright, I'm going to hang around and babysit the setup, and I'll be back. Alright, it was taking kind of a while there, and then I realized I had made a mistake. I had the quarry on the wrong side of this line, so I backed it up a couple of blocks and set the area, the power supply up in this same chunk that the quarry is in, so that all of this stuff will stay loaded. And as you can see, we've got this interesting little animation here. If I can get that to go away, where frame pieces are just flying into the air in this huge arc off of the quarry as it assembles the quarry frame. Really kind of crazy, I think, if you ask me. But hey, what the heck, it looks cool. And it's going to work. The big key is, will 5 generators provide enough power for this thing to run at a decent speed? Well, we're going to find out here real soon, because it's building the last couple of legs of the frame now. We just follow these things over here. Boom. And here's our quarry head. It's not digging yet. Apparently it's going to come over to this corner to start digging. How fast are we going to dig? Okay, that looks like a decent speed. Not as fast as it could be, but not bad either. 5 lava-powered engines with lava coming from the nether apparently is going to be enough to be reasonable. And this will solve the ever-present, almost seemingly never-ending storage issues that I've had. It'll take a... oh, crap, that's going slower. I may need to put some speed upgrades in that energy node. I don't know. We'll see about that. I'm just going to let it go for a while, and we'll find out. And for everybody that's been yelling at me on the screen about it, I did finally figure it out. Energy extraction pipes. And with that, I put one on here initially, and it sped things up considerably. And look at it go now. Yeah. Well, regardless of whether I should have known, I know now. And yeah, this is much, much better. It'll get me some decent resources sometime before 10 o'clock next winter. Isn't that cool? Okay, it occurred to me that with the quarry running so good, I really should check out what's going on in here. And my mass of barrels here seems to be sufficient to the task. And then there's the question here. As you see, the amount of stuff in the ender chest is trending upward, which means eventually it's going to overflow. So I'm throwing some speed upgrades in there, and now it's trending downward. So what I got in here is 6 speed upgrades. Alright, that's good. And I got 6 more just in case I need to go ahead and use that. But it looks like I'm finally going to have access to a sufficient amount of resources that I can actually get going with some things besides hunting up more resources. And coming up very soon, there will be another quarry. This one will be in the nether. Alright, here it is a little while later. The quarry is producing quite a bit, and I have got entirely too many barrels set up here to receive it all. And I've also gone through, like for example, this stack of chests here. I emptied all of those into the sorting chest and let them filter out. Now, one thing I did have to do was go through the barrels and pick out things that there were only one of. Because there was no sense, you know, one or just a few of. There's no sense in using up a whole barrel for something that you've only got one of. So I'm kind of trying to keep that under control so that there's plenty of room in barrels for the stuff that I know there's going to be tons of, like cobblestone and dirt, and I have a bunch of those. And I've moved some of these around trying to get the more important things listed first, because really I should have set these barrels up and then primed them. You know, put one of something in each barrel so that I could know where they're going to be in the system instead of having to go through and hunt. But that's okay. Hunt and peck through the system is not going to be a forever thing, because it will be a thing. I've set up a sag mill here, which apparently will take nether quartz and grind it down into, well, into nether quartz. Because I've noticed something. You'll note that this pick does not have silk on it. It's not the Silk Touch pick. But when I mine that ore, it comes up as itself. And so, from what I did a little bit of looking around, and it turns out the sag mill will yield 4 nether quartz out of it, which is fine. So I'm getting all that done, and there's also like a small chance of getting some Certus quartz out of it as well, which is good. Although I do have a fair amount of Certus quartz and charged Certus quartz. So I'm doing this with the idea of, let's get an AE system together so that I can clean this mess up. This is okay for a first run on the quarry, but really, I'd rather use these barrels as fuel. I mean, they're great and they're handy, but God, look at all the space they take up. Yeah, so I'm going to start with this, and I'm going to start making these nether quartz seeds, or Certus quartz seeds. Let's see. One of the things I need is these fluic seeds. Okay. No. Yeah. Fluix dust, sand, to get the fluix seeds to grow more of those. To get the fluix dust, you have to have fluix crystals in order. Okay. Drop a charged Certus quartz plus 1 nether quartz plus redstone dust into a puddle. Wait a moment. Oh boy. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, not? And I know there is also, let's see, the crystal growth accelerator. Put 4 of these around the puddle, and it will speed things up. Of course, you have to have 8 fluix crystals of the pure variety, or apparently, I just noticed this, 4 regular fluix crystals or 8 pure ones. Well, you tell which version I'm going to go for. Get the fluix block, and then some quartz glass. Oh boy, yeah, shaped crafting at least. 4 glass and 4 quartz dust of whichever flavor. And anyway, I get that going, and then I believe I have to feed power into that, and that will speed up the growth of the appropriate kinds of crystals. And once I've got a decent amount of those, we'll start getting an AE system online. And I'm going to save everybody the immense amount of boredom of not making anybody watch as I grow tons and tons of these crystals, because I know it's going to take a while. So, at least, however, with the input from the quarry, materials are not nearly so much of a problem as they were. And I'm glad of that, because then we can start getting some AE storage systems going, and maybe even some AE auto crafting, and start smoothing this place out and making it easier to go forward with bigger projects. And so I'm going to call it right here, and next time we'll get some AE working. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.